I've drawn a bit of attention. I would. Some of them will wave back. When they see me, they will wave back. Come see my mini museum. Yeah. This is my collection. The canal people has allowed me to have brochures to hand out. We lived downtown in Lyons until I was 5. My older brother was born in New York City, then I was born in Allyn, and my younger brother was born in the apartment that we lived in Lyons. They call it the Poorhouse Lock Road, and then this was the Poorhouse Lock because there was a road, and that's how people got to the poorhouse, which was for people that didn't have anything. Mother bought it in '43. My father was in the service at the time. He was in the Navy. I loved it. Resented it to a point because I wasn't a town kid. And I didn't have a bike until I was 10. So if I went somewhere, I walked. So I just wander around here and around the other part of my canal, the double chamber. I would wave to the barges there. In the 40s, barges went 24/7. As the tugboats got by here, they would toot 3 times for the lock tender to know, we're almost there. Do you know what it's like as a kid to hear the whoop, whoop, 3 toots? Scared the daylights out of us, you know. And for quite a while. It didn't happen a lot, but enough to be memorable, you know. My father became a lock tender down here in the 50s. He worked the night shift. I would take a supper down. I'd take a pail, lunch pail down for him. No lights back then. No traffic, very little traffic. My brothers and I inherited it. As you can tell, did very little. The knotty pine wallboard my father put in. The hardwood floors my father put in. Everything just stayed. We just lived, survived here. Oh, gee, it's changed so much. I used to ride a bicycle a lot. And I met some people when I'd be down by the lock and they were going through or something. I chit-chat a little bit. I said, oh, come on, go look at my house. That's part of the old lock. When I started to share the story, then found people were interested. Just the idea of the past history. And there's such an abundance of it right here. I've had odds and ends over time, and oh, gee, that's got to do with the house. And it just kind of got into the joy of it, the fun of it. Found this horseshoe outside once, stuck it on a branch. The branch grew over it so that it was embedded. Sometime later I found out it wasn't a horseshoe that was embedded in the branch. It was a mule shoe. So it is authentic. Then I started to think, as the older I get, there's not too many people my age that have that kind of a memory. I'm glad I have been able to tell people about my small amount of history, but that can always open the door to somebody else's bigger find.